So we finally completed this album by Easy Mill. I know it took me like 6 months to complete it, but we finally did it. And I just learned just now that Into It All, First and Last, and Easygoing Millions are bonus tracks off of this album. Which makes a lot of sense because I feel like these 3 songs sound a lot different from the rest of this album. A lot of vocals on these last 3 tracks. I feel like these 3 tracks have a lot of pop potential. And with Eminem being on this album, I can understand why he'd want to put these 3 tracks on this album. So knowing that those last 3 are bonus tracks, that tells me that Easy Mill has a concept that doesn't have to do with those 3 tracks. One of the main themes of this album, no doubt, is Easy Mill is criticizing the wealth gap and the wealth inequality between the poor and the elite rich, and how the elite rich are manipulating the minds of the poor to make more money. In Podium, not only is he threatening the rappers and haters that are challenging him, he's making it known that it's a dog-eat-dog world and you gotta be like a killer just to survive in this world. So from that we go to Coins, which that track's all about trying to get your money and doing anything for that money. Then you got The Long Run, which is about grinding and going after your goals even if it takes a long time. And then you have Realist with Eminem, where they're both flexing how genuine and honest they are. And I realize now why Eminem was talking about why he's being critiqued as a white rapper, because Easy Mill is kind of feeling that same exact criticism because he's a bit whiter and lighter in complexion than a lot of Filipinos are. So he gets judged for that in his own way, just like Eminem gets judged for being a white rapper. And then from here on out, from 27 Bodies to Up, Down, Step and Walk, Easy Mill constantly brings a message where he's talking about the elite rich and how that is affecting the lifestyle of everybody, people in his city, the kids, and how he wants a change coming in the future. So look how this track list is set up. In the beginning, he's like, this is a dog-eat-dog world. And then in the next 2 tracks, he's got 2 grinding tracks about getting money. Then in the 4th track, he's talking about how real he is and how genuine he is. And then in the last tracks, he goes off about the corruption in the world and the corruption going on in his city, how the kids in the future are going to rise up against this corruption and re-up. And then in Up Down, he talks about how he's able to make good sounding tracks that, you know, it might sound like a flexing track, just a regular old rap track, but then he also includes a message in there where he talks about the corruption of the elite rich. So I feel like he named this album Duality for multiple reasons. One reason being that he's good at making, you know, your typical flexing, fun, making money rap song. And then at the same time, he's good at making a conscious rap, hip hop, you know, elevating your mindset, giving you food for thought type of track. I feel like the last 4 songs have both of those styles incorporated in all of those songs. The other reason being that this album is named Duality, I feel like, is because Easy Mill has a persona named Slashy. So that's like his killer side, right? Like his I gotta go get this money no matter what side of him, right? But then the Easy Mill side is the more personal, you know, the type of person you hear on the Easygoing Millions track, right? Now this last reason I have why I feel like this album's called Duality might be a reach, but I feel like it's true. I feel like he thinks of the world in 2 different ways, right? And I feel like a lot of us can relate to this, right? You know, one side of us, you know, wants to get up and go get this money no matter what. You know, we got to go get this money because we have to. But the other side of us, you know, thinks, like, what's the point if this game is fixed and everything is working against us? So, and think about how this album is set up, at least through 1 through 8, you know, without the bonus tracks. The songs in the beginning are about, I gotta get this money. I gotta go get it no matter what. And then the last tracks are talking about how the world is corrupt. But hey, if you guys have any other opinions, or if Easy Mill explained what this album's about, or anything, any info you have, please let me know down below in the comments. I love reading the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Now I'm gonna tell you all my favorite tracks. My favorite tracks are, I mean, I think this whole album's a no skip album. My personal favorite is 27 Bodies because of the way that he was able to explain the corruption and just the soulfulness in that. I really felt his energy on that track, and I love the panning while the rapping's going on at the end, like the lyricism. It's just a great track all around. The production on this entire album is really good. Like, just, I'm thinking about the production in Coins is like not to be looked over at all. And same thing with Up Down. Like, that production is insane. But all of them, really. You know, Re-Up's production, the Annalie Chopper type beat, crazy good. I get really hyped by the end of the track in Re-Up with the marching and Easy Mo yelling like, salute! I'm so hyped by the end, man. That message is so good. But let me know your favorite track down below in the comments and why that is. I want to see how many of y'all agree with me that 27 Bodies is your favorite. And I want to see why other ones are your favorite, you know? And also, let me know what's next for me to react to by Easy Mo down below in the comments, since now I'm completely finished with this album. But thank you guys so much for watching and critiquing with me. I really appreciate all the kind words that you guys have been commenting on all of these reactions. You guys are so kind, so nice. I love every single one of you guys watching this. You guys stay healthy, stay safe, and stay classy. Charles, aka Tyler, aka CriTiC, gone.